No. Okay. Hey. Trigo. Only 3 things inside the right angle triangle. It is easy, but you must practice. Then you will make it part of you. Okay? I want to link adjacent and hypotenuse. I need to use cosine. Cosine of the angle 40 is equals to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. You can form that equation. You get 1 mark already actually. Your job halfway done. Then you press calculator to get what is cosine 40. 0.766. Right. Cosine 40 is 0.76604 equals to x over 20. Finally, I want to know what is x, so I want to make x the subject. I don't want x to be divided by 20. Not times x, I times 20. I want to remove the denominator. That's why I times 20. To remove it, I times 20 at the same time to the left. Okay? Okay. Here, got a lot of students, always they want to do too many things. The x is on the right hand side, they want to move it to the left. But then when they moving it to the left, they also do some number. Then end up, you do too many things, you will confuse yourself, you will get it wrong. So just keep your x on the right hand side, never mind one. Just remove the 20 times 20. Slowly. One step, do one thing enough already. Then, just multiply. X equals to 15.32. Huh? Yes, sorry. I got an extra 0. Okay. Hey, I cannot find the eraser. 0.76604. Sorry. Where did my eraser go? Okay, Ken? Okay, if you got do your homework, we can go through faster. Okay? Then, again, 3 items. I want to find x. I know this side, I know this angle. I want to link them together. I start with my naming. Angle is here. Opposite. Angle is here, touching, adjacent. Hypotenuse is here, opposite the 90 degree. Okay? So my x is my adjacent, my 16 is my opposite. Yes, very good. OA, tua ka so use my tangent. Then I put in tangent 44 equals to opposite over adjacent, 16 over x. Again, form this equation, job halfway done. Then, solving equation, I want x to be numerator. So I don't want x to be denominator. I don't want the denominator, I multiply. Times x to both sides. Again, do one thing at a time, enough already. Just do one thing, move my x. After that, then tangent 44 is a number. I can press calculator, find out what is tangent 44. 0.9656. After that, just divide only lor. Both sides divide by the bracket 0.96569. Then press calculator, have answer already. Make a fish.
Ah, yeah, how to make equation calculator?
Yeah.
How you put calculator?
Huh?
See what make?
I just singing song. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you talking about the F1.
Okay, so just 16 divided by tangent 44. 16.568 or 16.6. Okay, Ken? We go a bit faster. A lot of you tried. Very good. Again, 3 items. 70 degree, 12 and X. I want to link 12, 70 and X together. Name, opposite, adjacent. Go back. You all just told me you all got do. Yes. Huh? I ever wanted to pierce my ears.
Go already more.
Didn't know.
Huh? 16 point what? 38 ah. Okay. Okay, because here I never use this. Actually, I use 16 divided by tangent 44. The most exact one. But you are right. I should write 3 here. Okay? Sorry.
So which one is correct?
I 20, 30 years ago already got pierced my ear. You pierce one time, the hole will be there. Why need to pierce again?
So which one is correct?
Yeah?
Which one is correct?
Yeah?
Why life so boring?
Hey, life is boring one. Get used to it. Okay, done. Waiting. Ask me to stop. Done. Okay. Same, I want to link the angle. I want to link 12. I want to link X. So, opposite, adjacent, toa, T. Tangent 70. Opposite is X. Adjacent is 12. X already, numerator. So this one easier. Just multiply 12. Press calculator, answer already. $32.969. Three significant figure. 9 is the third significant figure. I look at 6. 6 means my 9 need to round up. 9 round up become 33.0. Okay, Ken? Okay, ah? Okay. Okay, Ken? Okay, ah? Hey. Okay, listen. Hey, now different already. Hello. Hey, now the question is asking for different thing already. They want you to find the angle. They no longer want you to find the sine or the cosine. they give you the sign. Meaning, what is happening here is there is a right angle, there is a hey, sorry ah. Okay, there is a right angle. So there is this angle theta over here. You don't know what is the angle, but they tell you the sine of the angle. So the sine of the angle is actually opposite divided by hypotenuse. They tell you this ratio. So it is like this one is 0.84, this one is 1 like that. Okay? When they tell you sine theta is 0.84, it is like telling you there is a right angle and the ratio is 0.84 over 1. Okay? Then, why? Why got sound of shaver one? Huh? Ion, you shaving your leg hair? Huh? Okay. So, remember I told you all your ratio, all your sine, cosine, tangent is saved inside your calculator. Your calculator is smart enough to do the opposite. Meaning, I tell the calculator this is the ratio, the calculator tell me what is the angle. Okay? So, when we look at it as an equation, left and right, from sine theta, I want it to become theta. I want my left hand side to have just angle. I don't want the sine. So, mathematically, I want to remove the sine. I need to sine inverse a sine. I want to sine inverse. Then this sine inverse and this sine will cancel each other. Then I will be left with theta. Okay? Then, in equation, whatever I want to do, I must do the same thing. That's why on the right it becomes sine inverse of 0.84. No. I don't believe. Okay, after this. Okay? So I need to sine inverse. So that my sine inverse cancel the sine. From having sine theta, it becomes theta, the angle. At first it is not angle. Now it is angle. And what is the angle? This one, I can press calculator. Calculator will tell me. So, when the ratio is 0.84, I press sine inverse followed by 0.84. Then the calculator will tell me what is the angle. So where is this button on your calculator? It is the same button as your sine. But you need to use the second function. Okay? So, I want to sine inverse 0.84. I press shift first. This button. Shift. Shift will let me go to the yellow color button. So after I press shift, I go to sine. Then you can see the yellow button is actually sine inverse already. So I shift, then I press sine. You see, come out is sine inverse. Okay? Then put 0.84. Yeah. $57.14. Okay? So after I key in the calculator is actually telling me when the sine is 0.84, this angle is 57.1. Okay? We do one more together. Chang Yao, what are you looking at on your iPad? Yes, yes. I forgot. Okay, later then I come to it. Yeah, later then I come to it. Okay. Where God? Oh, have later. Okay. Where God in heaven? Okay. I do part D together, then later you all do B and C. Root 2 multiply sine theta. Then in the end, I want to find out what is theta. So I don't want to have the root 2 with my sine theta. I remove the root 2 first. I will know this one, nothing in between means multiply. So I want to remove it, I need to divide. Just like 2 times x is 1, I need to divide by 2 like that. So I need to divide both sides by root 2. Okay? Then I can start to remove my sign. I only want the angle. I only want the angle means I must sine inverse on both sides. Then you press calculator, 45 degree. Correct? Okay, try B and C. Then later when the come to sine equals to 2, I will tell you.
So B can change to decimal plus, right? Or just leave it in fraction?
You can straight away tangent inverse a fraction. Don't need to change the fraction. Don't need to change to decimal. Hey, why I still hearing? Oh, it's the fan. Shave head. Shave armpit hair, maybe. Huh? Yes, no solution. Go and think why. There is a very simple reason why there is no solution. Think lah. No, not correct. Go back to the basic. What is sine? What is sine? Yes. You need the helper. Go through. Oh. This. Hey, hello. Hey, everyone listen. I think I already said this yesterday. But let me say this again. What is this symbol? This symbol is called theta. Theta. Wait, let me finish. Hello. You ask, then you don't listen. Okay, theta is an unknown, usually used for unknown angles. Okay, it is like x or y. Just that x and y we use for any unknown, but theta we usually use it for an unknown angle. So it is just an angle that I don't know yet. It is just a symbol. It is like that, with a tail like that. Yes.
Just look at your pen. Sure.
Is it like that? Yes, very good. My voice is so nice. Thank you.
Sure, look at his pants. He pee himself.
Why you pee on yourself?
Got a bench.
Ask to go toilet, I will let you go one. You don't need to pee on yourself one. Huh? Huh? Yeah, yes. Okay, Ken. Huh? Another question. Now my left hand side is sine theta, but they want me to find angle ma. I don't want to just know sine theta. Sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, so this is a number. But now they want me to find back what is the angle. So from sine theta, I want to become angle. Okay? So I need to remove the sine. The way to remove the sine is to sine inverse the sine. Then the sine inverse cancel out the sine, become angle. Same lor. I tangent inverse the tangent, then the tangent will disappear lor. Huh? Yeah, very hot.
I got 3.0.
Well done.
Correct.
Here lah. Why you still there?
3.7.
Okay, tangent theta is 2 over 3. I want to find back the angle. This one is like telling me there is a right angle. There is this angle. The opposite is 2, the adjacent is 3. This is what they are telling me. Then I can find back the angle. Because my calculator know every angle. The tangent of every angle. Okay? So, I need to tangent inverse away the tangent. So this is what? The right hand side is what I press into the calculator. Because when I tangent inverse the tangent, I can get back the angle. So the angle is tangent inverse 2 over 3. This one I just press into calculator. My calculator will tell me the angle is actually 33.7. Okay? Go. Huh? Did you divide by 4 first? You have 4 times cosine theta on your left. So you want to find back your theta. The first step. Hey, hello. The first step is to remove my 4 first. So that I can make this become cosine theta. So I need to divide by 4 on both sides. Because this one is 4 times cosine theta. After that, cosine theta equals to half. I want to find back theta. So when I cosine theta equals to half again, what is it telling me? It is actually telling me this one is 1, this one is 2. Okay? Or it can be this one is 2, this one is 4 lah. The ratio is half. Then, when I want to find back the angle, I cosine inverse half. 60. Okay. Oi! Why you go and pour water into his workbook? Your workbook, your mother, your father work hard, earn money to go and buy you the workbook. Then you all go and spoil your workbook by pouring water on each other. You all haven't started working. You all don't know. Money very difficult to earn one. Your parents go and work. Maybe the boss give her or him problem, not happy. Customer give them problem, not happy. But they still have to work because to earn money. Also can. Yeah. Your calculator will help you change. No. Hey, haven't come back ah? Why sheet so long one? How long is the sheet? Why it take so long? Huh? Oh. Hey, okay. Then later I repeat again. You all listen now first. Hey, yay! Wait, finish first. Let me finish what I want to say first. Okay. Hey, listen. For part E, they say sine theta equals to 2. Sine theta is the ratio of opposite over hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, which side is the longer side? Hypotenuse is the longer side. Yeah, lor. Okay. Hey, hello. This one is important. Everyone stop writing first. Kailin. In a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the longer side. So what is the biggest possible sine? Your hypotenuse is the longest side. It is not possible for your opposite or your adjacent to be longer than H, correct? H is the longest side already. Any number that H is, O and A will be smaller than H. So is it possible for opposite over hypotenuse to be 2? Opposite over hypotenuse is 2 means my O is 2, my hypotenuse is 1. Or my O is 4, my hypotenuse is 2. Then 2 over 1 or 4 over 2. But in a right angle triangle, H is the longer side. Yes. O will never be longer than H. So there is no possible number of your length that will make sine equals to 2. In fact, what is the biggest possible value of sine? 1. Correct. When my angle is like that, it is actually no longer a triangle. It is like that. Then my opposite is my hypotenuse already. So that's why when you key in sine theta is 1, you go and sine inverse of 1, you will get 90 degree. Because the opposite is the same length as my hypotenuse. Okay? Can? So there are no possible values of sine theta equals to 2. The biggest possible sine, the biggest possible cosine are both 1. Okay? You all haven't learned negative, but sine theta will always be between 1 and negative 1. Cosine theta will always be between 1 and negative 1. Okay? Wait, answer one question. Can my tangent theta be 2? Let Megan answer lah. Can or cannot? Why? No. Wrong. Cannot go toilet. Okay. Go back to the definition of tangent. Tangent is... Megan, what is tangent?
Opposition over
opposite over adjacent. Okay? Tangent is opposite over adjacent. My opposite, can it be longer than my adjacent? Why cannot? I have a right angle triangle. My opposite can be longer than my adjacent. Can be 2 times my adjacent. Okay? My opposite can be shorter than my adjacent. So there is no restriction on your tangent. Your tangent can be very big because your tangent is opposite over adjacent. My opposite can be 100. My adjacent can be 1. I can still form a right angle triangle. So tangent can be 2, can be 3, can be 100, can be 1000. Okay? Just that sine and cosine will never be bigger than 1. Understand? Okay, go toilet. Okay, F. F, by now should be quite easy. Tangent theta is equals to 192 divided by 4. 48. Then I want to find back the angle. I tangent inverse 48. Yeah. Good suggestion. 88.8. Zoe, you talk until people not happy already. Say must shift you away. Let me see. Any boy look very lonely, want shift you to all. You know why I want to put you with them or not? Because they also don't want to sit with you. That's why I move you there. I can punish 2 at the same time. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Put her beside. Where God? I love all of you. You get A for your yourself. Don't get your A for me. Okay. Now they put what they just test you in a picture. So what are you supposed to find? They want you to find the value of theta. Hey, hello. Hey, put away your PLD. You're using PLD to take photo, take video. Okay. Again, number one important, what do they want you to find? They want you to find the value of theta. What is theta? Theta is an angle. So they want you to find what is this angle. But there is one more step. I want to find this angle, I must be able to link the three things. This angle and these two sides. How do I link these two sides to my angle? It's again back to my naming. 8 is my opposite. 16 is my hypotenuse. Hello? Who take your iPad?
Cho him play in class, you know.
Come on.
Này là người.
Okay. So again, it is back to linking. Hey Adam. You are disrupting lesson. Disrupting lesson, give you warning letter also can.
Secret inside.
Then second time, send you for caning. Okay. Again, it is back to linking the three items together. I want to link these two sides with my angle. I must be able to form the equation. What is the ratio that links opposite and hypotenuse? I go back to my toa, ka, so, or so ka toa. Sine. So I want to write down sine of the angle equals to 8 over 16. Then, once you are able to form this equation, it is back to how do I find the angle? I just remove the sine. Like what you did just now. How do I find the angle? I remove the sine. So now, how do I find the angle? I remove the sine. Okay? I remove the sine, I can get back my angle. Then I press calculator, sine inverse of half. Adam, I think I have enough of you talking in the class already. You go sit there. Go. You don't even have your workbook. You're not doing any learning now. Even you sit there, I also not very happy. I feel like I can see the rubbish bin better than I can see you now. Okay, so when I sine inverse half, I can get back what is this angle. Okay, so you press calculator, you should get back 30 degrees. Okay? So Trigo is all about linking three things together. You know two things, you can find the last thing. If you know two sides, you can find it back one angle. If you know one side, one angle, you can find one more side. Can? Okay, do one more together. D. I want to use these two sides to find this angle. I must be able to link them together. So I go to my right angle triangle. 20 opposite my 90 degree. 20 is my hypotenuse. Theta is here. 13 is my opposite. Then I go back to my tua ka so. So katwa. O and H linked by S sign. Then I write down the equation. I form the equation. Sine of this angle is opposite over hypotenuse. When I'm able to form this equation, half the job done. The next step very simple. From this equation, I want the angle. I just remove the sign. How do I remove the sign? I sine inverse both sides. Equation, anything I do to both sides. The sine inverse cancel out the sine, I get back my angle. Then, for the number, I just press into my calculator. Because my calculator know every ratio of all the angles. Okay? Then my calculator tell me it is 40.5. Okay? Try. Yes. Okay, try B and C on your own. I want to find the angle. I have these two sides. How do I link these two sides together? Which is the Trigo ratio to use? Uma? Can. Do it. A is adjacent. The three sides in the right angle triangle, opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. So, adjacent means it is side by side with the angle. Means the side is touching your angle. For example, 7. Angle is here. 7, this side is touching my angle. So 7 is my adjacent. 13 is the longer side. It is opposite the right angle. So 13 is the hypotenuse. It's opposite the 90 degree. So it's the longer side. Longer side is always called the hypotenuse. Longest, big, hippopotamus. Okay? So this side, opposite my angle, is called the opposite. This opposite. But in this case, I don't need to use the opposite. I know the adjacent, I know the hypotenuse. So I want to use adjacent and hypotenuse. So I must write down cosine of this angle. I must form this equation. Cosine of this angle is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. 7 over 13. Once you are able to form this equation, next step, just cosine inverse. Yes. So your angle theta is equals to, press calculator, cosine inverse 713. Okay, press calculator, go and get your answer. 57.4. How? See, can do. Don't just imagine you can do, go and do. Thinking you can do and doing is different. You must do, then you know what are the difficulties you face.
So they never give the
They never give hypotenuse.
Then use the opposite over here.
Yes, very good.
But what you got?
Then you go back to your Tua Kaso or your Sokatua.
Opposite over here.
Yes,
Opposite. Done.
done. Naim, are you doing Pasi? Oh,
No.
you see, the best thing that can happen to Naim is to not sit with you.
Adam, you done already?
Adam writing on the table, don't know writing what. Writing what? I love Adam.
This is incredible.
Huh?
Then over 12. Then you move the start.
10 over 12, are you sure?
Yeah, 10 over 12.
Why 10 over 12?
Opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. Oh, 12 over 10. 12 over 10. Never memorize. I never memorize yet.
First time in 3 years, I hear Naim saying Uma idiot. Oh, also have.
Just argument or
This side not coming training. This side not coming training.
See lah, Naim, you chase him away already. You say he idiot, he don't come training
I
already.
go record today. I go with Adam today.
He go with Adam today. He decided to friend Adam, don't friend you already.
orang kau bola kasi awan.
Because he say Adam cannot.
Okay, Ken. Then tangent inverse 12 over 10. 50.2 lah.
Round up, bro.
50.19.
Then the next answer is wrong.
Dia pernah tahu. Dia pernah tahu.
Wow. Your turn to call him idiot lah.
So why if you write 50.19 only without the 4?
Also can. Then you round up to 1 decimal point. Okay, Ken? Anyone got trouble, problem? Ruan, can or not? Okay. Can we move on? Hey, question 9. Nothing new. They just put two things that you have learned so far together. Finding distance and also finding angle. Hey, sorry, only finding distance. Okay? I can find x first, I can find y first. Let us just focus on x, then I ignore y first. Okay? No. Later. Okay, let us just focus on the x. If I don't care about the y, then remember three things. One thing is the one that I want to find. I need another two information to help me. I know this angle, I know this side. I want to use these two to find my x. Then I go to my naming. 27. This one, x is touching my 27. It is the adjacent. 16 is my hypotenuse. I want to link them together. Adjacent hypotenuse. Toa, Ka, So, A and H. So I should be using cosine. Then I form the equation, I go and write down. Cosine 27 is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. We have done this. From the beginning of the lesson, we have been forming equation using the angle helping me find what is the side. Then I multiply 16 to both sides. Then, once I can form this equation, I make x the subject, multiply 16 across. The last thing is just to press calculator. Because cosine 27, my calculator know ma. Your friends won't know lah, but your calculator will know. So your friend and your calculator drop into the sea, save your calculator. Press calculator lah. You got calculator or not? I want to see your calculator. Bring your calculator. Math, you definitely need your calculator.
Check the answer key lah.
Yeah.
14.3.
Oh, correct.
Okay? If now I want to find y instead, I don't care about x, I focus on my y. Again, I want to use what I know, the angle, what I know, the hypotenuse.
10.
I want to find my y. So I want to find my y. Now my y, the naming is opposite.
Find now.
So if I want to use hypotenuse, I want to use the angle to find opposite OH. I write down the equation, sine 27 equals to O over H.
Let's go.
You want to show you? Wait, I zoom in.
Just now who else want to go toilet?
Jovis.
Oh. Not Jovis eh? Eh?
Oh, that means not.
9.
Amira, you want to go toilet right? Go. Okay? So for y, you press 16 times sine 26 oh. 27. So y is equals to
27. Ini 72 je.
y 72.
Why you put 27?
Why I don't put 27? The angle is 27 ah.
Oh, still that question.
Hey, if okay, you all try the next questions. Zoom out. 5 minutes, you should be able to do 3 marks. 3 marks is 1 question. Just nice. At least try 1 more. Okay, focus on the one you want to find. Name the sides. Link what you know to what you don't know. Then find. Yes. Okay. The angle is 72. It is here. My x is my hypotenuse. 9 is my opposite. I want to use opposite to find my hypotenuse. I form the equation. Opposite hypotenuse. So I form the equation. Sine of 72 equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Half the job done.
Put the 9.
I want to find x. I don't want x to be in denominator. I multiply x to both sides. Then finally, I want x. I don't want x to multiply by sine 72. So x equals to 9 divided by sine 72. Just press calculator, got answer. Sine 72 is just a number. 9.46. Y is my adjacent. So to use opposite to find adjacent, TOA. So I form the equation. Tangent 72 is opposite over adjacent. Okay? Okay, finish it yourself. Then try. Okay lah, just finish this lah. Right?
To find the y, right?
Yes, find the y.
So you move the 9. You times 9.
I times y.
Is that answer? Correct.
No, you have to find the y.
So you times 9.
I don't times 9. 9 is already numerator.
So you times y.
Yes, I times y so that y disappear.
Does it matter if it's up or down?
Yes, it matters. Because it is TOA. O followed by A. Opposite over adjacent. The sequence matters. Okay? So I think this one, maybe some of you will have the question also. The sequence matter. Sorry. Tua ka so. Tangent must be opposite over adjacent. It cannot be adjacent over opposite. TOA means O over A. CAH means adjacent over hypotenuse. Cannot be the other way round. Same for your sine. Sine must be opposite over hypotenuse. Cannot be the other way round. O followed by H, so O on top. A followed by H, so A on top. O followed by A, so O on top. Okay? Can? Good question. I think some of you may also have this question. Okay, I don't want y to be in the denominator. I multiply y to both sides. Then I divide both sides by tangent 72. Then I press calculator. .92.
Yes.
Okay, in your exam, if you get right angle triangles, Trigo is very simple one. Okay?